Next, Policy Brief, a presentation of the policies of the United States government.
Following the horrors of the Second World War, the United Nations adopted the groundbreaking Universal Declaration of Human Rights on December 10, 1948.
In favor of adoption, 48. Against adoption, none.
The Declaration stated that respect for human rights and human dignity is the foundation of freedom, justice, and peace in the world. Since then, the world observes United Nations Human Rights Day every December 10th. 2011 is notable as the year that people across the Middle East stood up to demand their rights. What began in Tunisia as a protest against unemployment, corruption, abuse, and repression soon swelled into a nationwide demand by Tunisians for their rights as citizens and human beings. Before long, their neighbors, Bahrain, Egypt, Libya, Syria, and Yemen, took up the cry. But ultimately, it is not national movements, but rather the actions of individuals, of each citizen of the world, that will ensure that each human being be seen as free and equal in dignity and rights. As former First Lady and first U.S. Ambassador to the United Nations, Eleanor Roosevelt said, "Where, after all, do universal human rights begin? In small places, close to home, the streets where people live, the schools they attend, the factories, farms, and offices where they work. To people of all nations, I say these places are your domain," said U.S. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton in a speech recognizing this year's International Human Rights Day.
Supporting human rights is your responsibility, too. The actions you take, the ideals you advocate, can determine whether human rights flourish where you are.
That was Policy Brief, a presentation of the policies of the United States government.